Thero Saranai, dear Dhamma friends. I am Bhante Dhammalankara from Tabunoru Kanda Forest Monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. So today, as usually, we are going to discuss another important Dhamma sermon preached by our great teacher Samma Sambuddha. As usually, before start, we invite Devas to join with us. Samanta Cakkavalesu Atra Gaccantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajassa Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta. Dhamma friends, let's pay homage to our great teacher Samma Sambuddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear Dhamma friends, today's topic is different path to the Nibbana. I selected this topic from the Kiṁsukopamas discourse. One day, a bhikkhu went to when a bhikkhu approached another bhikkhu and asked this, friend, in what way is a bhikkhu's vision well purified? Ittavatanukuvaso bhikkhuno dasanam svisuddham hoti. So then that bhikkhu replied, friend, when a bhikkhu understand as they really are the origin and the passing away of the six bases for contact. Channam Pasayatanana Samudyancha Attangamancha. Origin and passing away of the six bases for contact. And then the first bhikkhu, one who asked the question, was not happy. He dissatisfied with the answer and went to another bhikkhu and asked this, friend, in what way is a bhikkhu's vision well purified? Then he answered, he replied, friend, when a bhikkhu understand as they really are origin and the passing away of the five aggregates subject to clingings. When clingings in this way, that bhikkhu's vision well purified. Then that bhikkhu who asked the question was not happy and satisfied. He dissatisfied and went to another bhikkhu and asked this, friend, in what way bhikkhu's vision well purified? In what way is a bhikkhu's vision well purified? Then he answered, friend, when a bhikkhu understands as they really are the origin and the cessation or passing away of the four great elements, in this way that bhikkhu's vision well purified. So then again that bhikkhu who asked the question was not happy and dissatisfied and went to another bhikkhu, asked this, friend, in what way is a bhikkhu's vision well purified? So then he answered, friend, if when a bhikkhu understand as it really is, everything is subject to origination, is all subject to cessation. In this way, his vision is well purified. This is how he gave the answer. But the bhikkhu who asked the question was not satisfied. He dissatisfied and went to the Buddha and said this. He went to the Buddha and reported the whole everything that happened. So he said, Venerable Sir, I wanted to understand about the purification of the vision, and I went to the bhikkhus and asked this, but they gave different answers, and then I dissatisfied and I came here. Venerable Sir, in what way is a bhikkhu's vision well purified? Then Buddha did not give the answer at once. Why that? Because exactly Buddha first gave a simile. Buddha said, Bhikkhu, suppose there is a man who had not seen Kiṁsuka Tree before. There's a man who haven't seen Kiṁsuka Tree before and went to a man who have seen a Kiṁsuka Tree before and go him and ask this, Sir, what is a Kiṁsuka Tree like? Then he said, Kiṁsuka Tree is blackish like a charred stump. So the first exactly Kiṁsuka Tree is the same when that first person see. So that man dissatisfied with the answer and went to another man. Asked this, Sir, what is the Kiṁsuka Tree like? Then that second man said, friend, Kiṁsuka Tree is radish like a piece of meat. Then that person was not happy and went to another man and asked this, Sir, what is a Kiṁsuka Tree like? And he says, a Kiṁsuka tree has strips and bird pots like acacia tree. So that person was not happy and went to another person and asked, Sir, what is a Kiṁsuka Tree like? He said, friend, Kiṁsuka Tree has plenty of leaves and abundant shade, gives abundant scent, and like a banyan tree. So exactly he was not happy. Then Buddha said, in the same way, bhikkhu, those are arahantas. Those previous bhikkhus are arahantas. They gave correct answer, but they gave the correct answer. excuse me, but you did not understand. The Arahantas gave correct answer about the purification of the vision. First one said about the origin and cessation of the 6 faculties. That bhikkhu became an arahanta using that method, that meditation. The second bhikkhu said about the origin and the cessation of the 5 aggregates. That bhikkhu became an arahanta using that method. And third bhikkhu said about the origin and cessation of the 4 great elements. So that bhikkhu became an arahanta by using that method. And the fourth bhikkhu said about the Jankinchi Samudedhamma Sabbantam Nirodham. Everything is subject to origination, is all subject to cessation. Using that method, he became an arahanta. Those bhikkhus were arahanta, but you did not understand. So they then the Buddha gave another nice simile to that bhikkhu. Bhikkhu, suppose king had planted a city with strong ramparts. So with the strong ramparts and walls, arches, and 6 gates. Okay, this is the simile given by the Buddha to that bhikkhu to understand about the purification of the vision, about the practice in Dhamma. And again, Buddha says there is a competent and intelligent doorkeeper or watchman, and there is a competent and intelligent watchman who keeps out strangers and admits acquaintances. That is the nature of the doorkeeper. He is very competent. And Majje Singatako. There is Majje Singatako. There is a central square, and the swift pair of messenger would come from the east and ask from the doorkeeper, "Good man, where is the king? Where is the lord of this city?" Then the doorkeeper would answer, "Friend, the lord of this city is sitting in the central square." And then the swift messenger, swift pair of messenger would go to the lord of the city and deliver the message of reality to the lord of the city, and leave from the route which they came. And then the Buddha said, "Bhikkhu, this is a simile I made up this simile in order to give a meaning. This is the meaning." Now Buddha gave a simile. Now Buddha explained about the meaning. First one, city is name for the city is a designation for the body. City is a designation for the body. City, and composed by four great elements and origin from the mother and father, and subject to impermanence. The body is a city is named for the body, and six gate is named for the six faculties, and gatekeeper, competent and intelligent gatekeeper, is a name for the sati. Sati means mindfulness, and Majje Singatako, the lord of the city, central square is a name for the four great element, and the lord of the city is a name for the consciousness, vinyana. Now, and the swift fare of messenger is a name for the samatha and vipassana. Samatha called exactly a concentration or serenity, or otherwise ekagata, and vipassana is a name for exactly vipassana is a name for insight, exactly. So then that is the Buddha, and Buddha said they gave a message, the message of reality. That message of reality is the name for the Nibbana, and the way they came is a name for the Eightfold Path. So now this is the discourse. So let's discuss about the similes given by the Buddha to that bhikkhu. Very beautiful and very easy to if you understand this simile, these similes given by the Buddha to that bhikkhu, you will be able to practice Dhamma very easily. So now we saw a simile about the swift fare of messenger. Swift fare of messenger called samatha and vipassana. They come from the east. They come from the Eightfold Path, and they deliver the message to the consciousness, vinyana. Deliver the message. Majjes nagara samitiko vinyana setan adimachana. So exactly, they gave the samatha and vipassana gave a message to the vinyana. Without samatha and vipassana, we can't give the message to the vinyana. What is the message? What is the message of the reality? That is about the Nibbana. So today we deliver the message, but vinyana does not accept it. Why? Exactly, we don't have enough power. When we think about when we refer the commentaries, there is a nice explanation about these similes. The commentary says this swift fare of messengers. One messenger is a Gayan, the other messenger is a minister. They come from the gate Kim with the message to the lord of the vampire city, lord of the frontier city. So the lord of the frontier city is not control the country in fair way. So therefore, a great king gave a message sent a message to the minister and the giant. So then the lord of the frontier city at once did not accept the message uh, given by the minister to the consciousness to him. So then that giant threatened him and threatened. Then the gangsters of the lord of the city ran away. Then that lord of the city has to accept the message given by the minister. So in the same way, today we can give the reality to the mind, but mind does not accept. Why? Our mind is all the time with the 5 hindrances. So therefore, we need to samatha. What is the reality? Exactly the I, the form has disappeared when we think about the form. Sound has disappeared when we think about the sound. And smell has disappeared when we think about when we enjoy about the smell. Taste had disappeared when we enjoy the taste, when we think about the taste. And the body had disappeared when we enjoy or when we think about the body, as well as states had disappeared when we think about that. So that is the reality. But though we delivered the message, mind does not accept. Therefore, we have to take the support from the giant. We have to take the support from the samatha. Okay, then samatha and vipassana come from the eightfold path as a result of eightfold path. And we have to use the gatekeeper, competent gatekeeper. Gatekeeper's nature, he admits one who he admits he admits one who acquaintances. He keeps out one who strangers. So that is the nature. In the same way, we have to use our sati. We have to use our sati. So that is the end of the discourse. So Kiṁsukopamas discourse. So you can use these similes in order to practice your vipassana. So if you have any question about the discourse or any other question, please send me the message about that. And today we have some friends join with us. Janaki Balasurya and Elian Herby and Urdu. So Dhamma friends, I think it is time to end the discussion. If you don't have any question about this, so exactly this is very beautiful discourse. I have given the link. So in this discourse we can see the first bhikkhu went to several bhikkhus to understand uh, about the uh, vision, but they are arahantas, but that bhikkhu was not understand about that. In the same way, we can listen so many dhamma factors, but if we did not uh, listen that dhamma well, we can't understand. We can't understand that is correct or wrong. So the same way, sometimes we have listened today correct dhamma, but if we don't understand them, we can't catch the meaning. So therefore, uh, using this discourse, you can understand about the nature of these teachings. So it is time to end the discussion. If you don't have any questions, some friends, first of all, I would like to get the permission to speak the name Most Venerable Mankadawala Dasana Thero and Most Venerable Mankadawala Nandaratana Thero and Most Venerable Kotmale Margasa Thero and Bhikkhu Pesala Bhante Sudasro Ayasoma and all Buddhist followers around the world, all the Bhikkhu Sangha, and so let's transfer the merit to the Deva. Akasatta ca Bhummatta Devanaga Mahidika Punyantam Anumodutta Chiran Rakkantu Buddha Sasanam. Akasatta ca Bhummatta Devanaga Mahidika Punyantam Anumoditta Chiran Rakkantu Buddha Savakam. Akasatta ca Bhummatta Devanaga Mahidika Punyantam Anumoditta Bodhayantu Sivam Padam. So Dhamma friends, blessings. Abhivadana Silis Nityang Uddha Pachayino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nibbana Sampatti Minate Samijjatu. Thero Saranai to all of you. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon.